Rick Riordan captured childhoods everywhere when he wrote the Percy Jackson series, which taught children everywhere Greek mythology. He then taught the children Roman and Egyptian mythology, each complete with their own series. Now he takes up Norse mythology because he's trying to get a monopoly on popular series about mythology. And you know what that means! Rick Riordan is back! And by back, I mean he's been writing like 1 to 2 500-page books a year, and man must be tired. So the Sword of Summer came out earlier this fall, and since then I've just been slowly diving through it, and oh! The final book in the Percy Jackson Chronicles, The Blood of Olympus. Let's just say I didn't love the ending, and I had mixed feelings about the book and kind of the series as a whole. And yeah, still don't know how to feel about those. And really, I think Rick just got really burned out writing those. And I think he was just really excited to start this series because, oh! But first thing you might notice in this book, the title, Magnus Chase. Who also has that name? So yeah, this book, like all of Rick Riordan's books since Lightning Thief, take place in the same universe. And yes, Magnus is a relative to Annabeth, who is from Percy Jackson. One question, do you need to read the PGO/Heroes of Olympus books to read this? You really don't need to read Heroes of Olympus, but Percy Jackson, it really helps. It really helps. There's a lot of scenes that are just kind of service for fans who have stuck around this long, but ultimately, no, you don't need to. But anyway, this book, how is it? Oh! I promise that was the last time I do that. But to express my feelings off the bat, this book, how do I feel about it? It gave me a nostalgia, a really just pure nostalgia I get from these books that I haven't felt since, like, The Lost Hero? The book follows Magnus Chase. He is a son of a certain Norse god, and he gets thrown into this world of mythology, and he ultimately, might have to save the world and whatnot. I'm not telling you anything else. And in this book, we get a new cast. I'm just gonna slowly go over each character. First off, we got Hearth. He's an elf, a deaf elf, who knows magic. This may not sound badass to you, but it sounds oh my god, badass to me. Then we got Magnus's next right-hand man, Blitzen. He is a dark elf. Nope, get out of here, Skyrim. And he's also got the best fashion sense in the game. I love these two, Hearth and Blitzen. Let's just say they're really awesome. Then we have our leading female, Samurai Alabas. She likes Sam, so we're just gonna stick with that. Her name is Sam. And it was so refreshing because these two, Magnus and Sam, they are together for hundreds of pages. There is not one reference to them ever becoming a couple or anything like that. I respect that. Also, she is a daughter of Loki, and this ultimately makes her character very different from Magnus. And the two, they contrast a lot, and they have to contrast because you gotta have that fun banter for the whole book, and it works in this, it really does. And lastly, Magnus. If you ever read the Mortal Instrument books, you can see where Rick got the name Magnus. He even says that at the beginning of the book to Cassandra Clare. Thank you for the name Magnus, it's an awesome name. It's nice to know that Magnus is named after a gay sorcerer. I don't see how Rick can take this character who's, a young demigod, son of a mortal parent, but only has one parent, a single parent. I don't see how he can make that work still, but damn it if he doesn't do it. Being a homeless kid, Magnus, he kind of had to grow up on the streets. He's a little more of a selfish sort of anti-hero than your usual protagonist in these books, and ultimately he cuts a lot of comparisons to a certain Peter Johnson character. He's his own character, and I fucking love him. And hold on, we gotta look at just the chapter names of this book. The chapter names are like hilarious. There's like a lot of chapters, and I'm just gonna read some to express how amazing they are. Come to the dark side. We have Pop-Tarts. My sword almost ends up on eBay. My years of playing Bassmasters 2000 really pay off. I psychoanalyze a goat. Hearthstone passes out even more than Jason Grace, though I have no idea who that is. No spoilers, Thor is way behind on his shows. And to finish things off with this book, I would like to do a lightning round of things I like, okay? Okay. First off, we are back in first person point of view. I personally think Rick is a better writer doing first person, and personal preferences. Also, these books always teach you about mythology, and I learned a lot about Norse mythology beyond, the Thor movies. Segues, they mentioned the Thor movies, and they basically shitted on them. That is awesome. And lastly, there is a new place that, the kind of base of operations are in all of these books. We have a new one, it's called Valhalla. It takes place in a hotel. It's awesome. I love this place. I hope we get more scenes here. I love the idea of this place, just kind of the spirit everyone has. Just read the book to find out. It's an amazing place. I want to go here. Please let this... why can't dreams come true? It will be my new home of happy memories. Yay. And with that, I give the Sword of Summer a 5 out of 5, the Soul Badge of Approval, and the Hall of Fame badge. I've given 2 of these awards out, and they're both to books, but hey, what can you do? That being said, I hope you guys check out today's featured channel. Please subscribe. Have a wonderful day. Odin sure gives good PowerPoints. And with that, I will see you guys next year for the Hammer of Thor. With that, I leave you.
I don't think when I sit, I just wait till I drift off for that to run. Let the day arrange me like your room formation, shuffling round with abandon. Looking for you, and I haven't found me inside this whirlwind of repeating patterns, blurring glyphs on the wall that just turn when you recite the script. And what matters